Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 2 speed build. So today we're actually going to be building another house for my Greenwood Valley project. So this is the custom Sims 2 neighborhood that I'm working on. So yeah, we're going to be building another home for the more like budget kind of area of my neighborhood. So yeah, this is another home on the Valley Lane street. So in my head, when I'm building this custom neighborhood, I did go ahead and give some of the streets names and stuff like that already, and I'm kind of theming all of the houses on a particular street. I kind of want them to look the same, not the same, but kind of like they belong together, I guess. So yeah, this house is kind of in the same style that the two duplexes are that are right next to them, the Valley Lane duplexes. That was actually another speed build that I did here on the channel quite a while ago by now. But yeah, this house is in kind of the same style. It kind of has, I think I actually used the exact same wallpapers and flooring and windows and doors and stuff that I used on those builds, just to make sure that they do look similar and they do look like they, might be part of the same housing development kind of. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. This is a bit more of a family home. The other ones, the duplexes, are actually family homes as well. They're both 3-bedroom and I think 2 bathrooms. But this one is a little bit bigger, even though it is still just 3 bedrooms and actually has 1.5 bathrooms. So there's a full bathroom upstairs and then there's a half bathroom downstairs off of the kitchen. But yeah, this house is another 3-bedroom, not 2 bathroom, but kind of family home. Just very generic, kind of suburban-esque. But yeah, it's meant to be in the more budget area of the world. Although, to be fair, this house is worth 116,000 simoleons when I'm done furnishing it. So yeah, it's still very, very expensive. It's not cheap. It's not a budget home. Technically, it's just supposed to kind of look like a budget home from the outside, if that makes any kind of sense to you guys. But yeah, this house is up for download. If you guys do want to download this and maybe put it in your Sims 2 game, there's a sim file share link down below that you guys can download it from. It will include all of the custom content in it as well. But yeah, I'll also leave a link down below to a Google document that I have that basically lists all of the creators whose custom content I use. Even though these builds that I do include the custom content in it, I like including that list down below in case you guys want to go ahead and check out their Sims resource pages or stuff like that and maybe download some of their other stuff, because I would definitely recommend it if you do still play The Sims 2 and you're looking for some more custom content. Definitely go and check those out. They're all of the build custom content creators that I use. So all of the build and buy items that I use that are CC, they're all from either one of those creators, and I'll leave a link to the Google document down below as well for you guys. But yeah, this is just a cute little family home. I do go ahead once I start furnishing this build, and I actually do this off camera, or I do most of it off camera, is I actually go in and add some decorative light switches and not plugs, but I don't know what the word, electrical outlets, wall outlets. We just call them plugs. In our country we just call them plugs. But yeah, I go ahead and add some decorative electrical outlets and light switches and stuff like that to all of the rooms, kind of where they would probably be in real life. Now, they aren't functional, like I said, they're just decorative things, but they add quite a nice bit of realism to the build, and I really like that. I actually saw, I believe, yeah, it was Pleasant Sims. She did a video just showcasing some different objects that you can add to make your houses look a little bit more realistic. Even though a lot of them aren't functional, a lot of them are just decorative, but they do add quite a nice bit of realism to your houses. And in that video, I also finally saw someone made a toilet paper holder for the bathroom, which is probably something really stupid, and I'm probably among the few people that actually care about this. But it always really annoyed me that The Sims 2 didn't have a toilet paper holder in the bathroom category or under decorations. I mean, it doesn't need to be functional, obviously, But just as a decorative thing, The Sims 2 never had it, and going from like The Sims 4 and The Sims 3 that had stuff like that it's just really weird building in The Sims 2 without it. So I'm really happy that I finally found some like CC for it, because honestly it's one of those little things that most people probably don't care about. But then you have me that just really cares about having toilet paper. Not functional toilet paper, mind you, just decorative toilet paper in my Sims houses. Which is, I don't know, it's just weird. But there you go, there's actually toilet paper in this house, so that's great. But yeah, so I hope you guys like how this turned out. I did build it for like 2 parents or a single parent. If you want to just have a single parent live here, you could totally do that. But yeah, in my head I had like parents and then a teenage girl, kind of like a little bit of a rebellious teenage girl, because I do make her room like very black and white, which is like totally different from the rest of the colors in this house. And then I also had a toddler boy in mind. But obviously you could have whatever Sims you wanted to have live here. I mean, obviously it's completely up to you. That part, since the house doesn't come with the Sims, it's just the house. You can have whatever Sims you want to have live here. But yeah, how many times can I say live in one sentence? Like, I just noticed that, and it's a lot, apparently. Apparently I say that a lot when I'm trying to explain stuff, so that's fantastic. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I haven't really talked about this like at all in any of my videos, even though it's been going on for quite a while now. But the whole coronavirus thing, I don't want to like talk too much about it. I just want to mention it really quickly, and I just want to say that I hope you guys are all staying safe. I hope you're all staying indoors if you can, obviously. I know a lot of people do have to still go to work and stuff like that, but I hope that if you have the option of just staying inside and staying away from as many people as possible, that you're doing that, because honestly it's just the best thing right now. If if you don't have to go outside for like work or anything like that, or to go and do some essential stuff, then just stay inside. Like, honestly, just stay inside. And I mean, even here right now, at the time I'm recording this like Thursday afternoon, and tonight at 12 a.m. we're actually going on a nationwide lockdown. So for 21 days we're all supposed to stay inside unless we're going to the grocery, going to work if our workplaces to the workplaces that still have to stay open. If you're either going to work, going to get groceries, or going for like medical stuff, unless we're going to one of those 3 things, we're all supposed to stay inside. Which, I mean, I already stay inside most of the time anyway, so it doesn't really affect me too much. But I know a lot of people are like really put off, with this. People that like actually going outside and going to places and stuff like that. I know a lot of people that have to work from home now, if they're able to, that is, and it's just a very stressful time at the moment. But it's honestly probably the best thing anyway, to just try and get a handle on all of this before it gets too much worse. So yeah, if you can, stay inside, and remember to wash your hands. That's definitely something we should all be doing, like just on a regular basis anyway. But yeah, that's just the only thing that I wanted to mention about it, I guess. And I just wanted to touch on it briefly and just say that I hope you guys are all staying safe. And yeah, I hope you find something to distract you in this time. If if you don't have to go to work or study from home or anything like that, if you're just if you have nothing to do, basically, I hope you find something to do. I hope you find something to keep you busy, and maybe start a new hobby or pick up an old hobby that you've stopped doing or something like that. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to mention about it. And I know a lot of like other YouTubers and streamers right now are all like putting in extra effort to try and bring out more content, just for the people that might want a little bit of an escape from what's going on currently, which I totally get. That's another reason why I'm really looking forward to streaming again this weekend. I'm actually streaming tomorrow and then on Sunday as well. So I'm streaming on Friday and on Sunday. And from next week, I'm going to try and stream a little bit more, maybe like 3 days a week, but we'll see how it goes, just to, provide that little bit of like distraction, I guess, that a lot of people are probably looking for right now, because I know I am. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and I hope you guys are staying safe. But back to this build, I guess. We're almost done with the build. We still have the 3 bedrooms left to do, and then we have the outside left to do. Now the outside isn't all that fancy at all. There's literally a monkey bars, a little like toddler play thing, I don't know what you'd call it, like a little seahorse type thing, and that's it. And then there's a grill and like table and chairs outside, and that's it. Now I did add a monkey bars, and it was only when I went to take the screenshots that I actually realized there isn't a child in this house. There's like play equipment for a child and a toddler, but there's only a toddler, and I mean the other like child that's in the house is a teenager. But I thought maybe the people that live here, they've lived here for quite a while. Maybe they've had this house since the teenager was a child, or maybe even a toddler, and so they still have her like monkey bars up, and obviously they bought the new toddler thing and stuff like that. Or maybe they're like future proofing and they already got a child plaything for when the toddler becomes a child, or whatever you want to go with. I mean, you could easily take those 2 things out and add in something like a hot tub or something, whatever else you could fit in there. But yeah, you guys, I do want to apologize, because I just realized that our next door neighbors have decided to start drilling or mowing their grass, or I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it's been going off and on for the past like 3 hours, and it's really irritating, because it's like they can't finish it. It's like they start and they do it for like 5 minutes, and then they stop for 20 minutes, and then they start all over again, and it's really bloody annoying. But I am hoping that you guys can't hear it in the recording, because it's really irritating. I can hear it a little bit through my headphones, and yeah, it's just, I hate it. That's probably the one thing that I'm really not looking forward to with this whole lockdown thing, is the fact that our neighbors are probably going to be home most of the time, if they're working from home, and the fact that they all have children is really irritating me already. And it's been like a week. It's only been like a week since the schools have closed, and I'm already fed up of our neighbors' children. Like, I absolutely despise children screaming, and that's such a me problem. I know most people don't mind that, but when it's 8 a.m. in the morning and I'm trying to sleep, and I went to bed at like 4 a.m., I really don't want to be woken up at 8 a.m. by children screaming like 5 meters from my bedroom window. It's just not nice. It's really not nice. Like, it bothers me so much. So much. But that's probably something that I'm going to have to get over during this time, because yeah, they decide to mow the lawn now. Why? At like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Can't you just stay inside? Like, really? Oh, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna have to stop complaining about it. You guys probably really don't care about this. But that's just like a me thing, I guess. Let me know if it's just a me thing. Let me know if you guys also find it really annoying when your neighbors do stuff like that. Even though I know it's a completely normal thing to do. This isn't me like going like saying that, oh, you're not supposed to mow your grass or like drill or anything like that in your own house. Like, by all means do it. But let me know if it's just me that finds it really annoying when your neighbors do stuff like that, because it can't just be me, right? I mean, other people must not like this as well. It can't just be a me issue. But yeah, we've moved on to the last bedroom, to the little toddler bedroom. And you guys will see that I do put a like drawing blocks table thing in the corner in front of the wardrobe, and I only did that because technically your toddler doesn't need to use the wardrobe. And I mean, once the toddler ages up into a child or something and you have to redecorate the room, you could just not put something in front of the wardrobe. But yeah, I just did that because honestly I thought realistically you might just use the wardrobe as storage at the moment, since they do have the little changing table that kind of acts as a dresser as well for toddlers. So you technically don't need it. And in real life, I thought, you know what, you'd probably just move the thing out of the way, or you would just use the closet as storage, and you wouldn't need to go into it all that often. So yeah, that's what I did for that. I hope you guys don't mind, but I thought, you know what, even if you do play in this house with the toddler, there's 2 other closets and a dresser in the parents' bedroom. You really don't need this closet. So yeah, I hope you guys like how this build turned out. We're almost done with it. So yeah, I should probably start wrapping up this voiceover here. But yeah, like I said, there is a download link in the description if you guys want to grab this and download it and put it in your game. Fair warning though, there's a ton of custom content in it. So yeah, that's just something that you guys will probably have to keep in mind if your computer maybe can't run a lot of custom content. But yeah, that's just the only thing you have to keep in mind. And I think that's everything that I wanted to mention. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll also leave down below, I'll leave a link to Pleasant Sims's video that she did that I mentioned earlier about the like more realistic decorative clutter objects and stuff like that you can add to your homes. I'll leave a link to her video down below if you guys want to go and check that out. I definitely recommend it because like I said, there are some things in there that are really nice to have in your game, even if it is just decorative and just to add a little bit more realism to your like houses. But yeah, I hope you guys like this build. If you did, give it a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But yeah, I think that's going to be all from me, you guys. I hope you guys are all having a great day and that you're all staying safe and staying inside and washing your hands. And I will talk to you guys all in my very next video. Bye guys.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydream.